everyone, and welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Mike, and today we are talking about Savannah's famous haunted house. Now, you might be saying, who's Savannah, and why does she have a haunted house? Well, yeah, you could guess that, because Savannah can be a girl's name. It's a lovely name, but it's also a place in the great state of Georgia in America. I really should say Georgia, because it's down south. I can't really do a southern accent, but Savannah is in Georgia. Atlanta, of course, is the famous big city. You might know Atlanta. CNN is in Atlanta. Coca-Cola is from Atlanta. And if you're a sports fan, you might know the Atlanta Braves, who played baseball, the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA, and the Atlanta Falcons in the NFL. Isn't that weird? They have two teams named after birds. Anyways, back to our topic. We're also going to be looking at a haunted house in Savannah, Georgia, which kind of makes sense because it's a rather old city in America. And, you know, if you're going to have a haunted house, you want it to be an old haunted house. No one ever said there's been a ghost there since 2005. No, it's always 1802 or something like that. So let's find out all about the haunted house in Savannah, Georgia, what it is, where it is, why it's haunted, and why you may or may not want to go there, depending on your feeling and opinion about ghosts and the houses that they haunt. So let's check it out. Boo.
Savannah, Georgia is well known for its southern charm, but the city attracts tourists for another reason. It's famous for being the most haunted city in America. Visitors commonly go on ghost tours of Savannah, and one must-see spot is the Hamilton Turner House. Rumor has it that Walt Disney even based his design of Disney World's Haunted Mansion on this property. The 17-room Hamilton Turner House was built in 1873 as a private home, but today it's an inn that welcomes travelers. Located on the corner of a peaceful tree-lined square, the three-story house has cream-colored outer walls, black balconies made of iron, and floor-to-ceiling windows. Steps lead up to its entrance, which opens onto a grand hallway filled with elegant furniture.
All right, yes, Savannah's famous haunted house. Let's get into it. Well, not into the house, unless you want to see the ghosts, in which case you might want to. Let's get into the article and find out about the house, but we'll stay out of the house. Savannah, Georgia is well known for its southern charm. Yeah, it's outside, of course, the city of Atlanta. This is a different place, much smaller city, Savannah, and I think it has some of those old, wonderful buildings from long ago. I kind of also have images of these trees with sort of moss hanging from them. It's really got that southern flavor to it. But it says the city attracts tourists for another reason. It's famous for being the most haunted city in America. Wow, I did not know that. Who goes around counting ghosts? That seems like a weird job. But anyways, if you want to find the most ghosts in one spot, Savannah is the place to go. Visitors commonly go on ghost tours of Savannah, and one must-see spot is the Hamilton Turner House. This is the one you're looking for. There may be other houses. They're probably named after families who owned them or lived in them for a long time. And ghost tours, yeah, they're popular everywhere. I know people in Paris and London can go on these ghost tours. You often meet in the evening, hopefully on kind of a rainy night when it's foggy, and ooh, they tell you all these scary stories about local history. This is interesting too. Rumor has it that Walt Disney even based his design of Disney World's Haunted Mansion on this property. So it might actually kind of look like the Haunted Mansion. It's been a long time since I went to Disney, but the Haunted Mansion might look like this famous haunted property in Savannah, Georgia. What is a property or property? Property is basically anything that you own, okay? So it could be something as simple as your pen or your shoes or your sunglasses. That is your property. But we can also use it to talk about land that you owned. If you buy a property or own a property, not property without the just property in general, then you're talking about land as well. So property is something that you would own. It could be a building. It could just be an open field that you can do anything you want with. But if you own a property, you have bought a building, some land, a house, something like that. For example, Anna's grandfather owns a large property in the city, a big building, a big piece of land, something like that. All right, back to the article. The 17-room, big house, Hamilton Turner House was built in 1873 as a private home, but today it's an inn that welcomes travelers. So not only can you visit it on a tour, you can stay there if you want. An inn, as you probably know, is like a hotel. So yeah, if you really want more ghosts in your life, you can spend the whole night there. Yay! Located on the corner of a peaceful tree-lined square, the 3-story house has cream-colored outer walls, black balconies made of iron, and floor-to-ceiling windows. Sounds like a wonderful, wonderful southern old house. The outer walls, it said, are that cream color, kind of like a white color. Outer meaning the outside, often the outside layer or surface. Your skin is the outer part of your body. Right? All the other stuff, your heart and your lungs and your muscles, all of that is below or the inner part. So we have outer and we have inner part. If we're talking about an airplane, the outer part of the airplane will get very cold while the plane is flying high in the sky. That's the outer skin or metal part, the metal shell. The inner part, that would be where you're sitting and it's nice and comfortable. So outer just means the outside layer or part. The outer part of the cake was burnt, but the inside was still good. So scrape off all the black stuff and enjoy the rest of your smoked cake. Back to the article. Steps lead up to its entrance, which opens onto a grand hallway filled with elegant furniture. I can picture it in my mind. It looks like something from, I don't know, an old movie like Gone with the Wind or something like that. Lovely! Until you meet the ghosts, which we'll do after the break, hopefully.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Savannah's Famous Haunted House。那么 Savannah 是萨凡纳市，这个城市位于美国的乔治亚州 Georgia。那么 haunt 这个动词则可以表达鬼魂，它出没于什么，或者是纠缠的意思。它的过去分词 haunted 可以形容是闹鬼的。所以我们今天课程呢，就是要介绍一间美国的知名灵异鬼屋。而课文就提到说 ，Savannah 除了以南方魅力而闻名，它也是出了名的美国最常闹鬼的城市。游客经常会参加萨凡纳市的这个鬼魂之旅。有一个必看的景点就是 Hamilton Turner House 汉密尔顿特纳大宅。就有传言说华特迪士尼甚至就是根据这个房产来作为它迪士尼乐园幽灵公馆这个游乐设施的设计。好，那刚刚说的这间大宅呢，它是建于1873年，有17个房间，当时是作为私人的住宅，如今则是一间旅馆。那这间3层楼的房子，它位在宁静而且这个树木林立的广场的一个角落，它有奶油色的外墙、黑色的铁质阳台，还有落地窗。Mike 老师刚在想象这个美国南方的房子，他就想象是周围可能有很多树那么树上可能还有很多这种青色苔藓，那么 moss M-O-S-S 就是苔藓的意思。好，再来我们看单字 property。它表示房地产，那这时候它是指这种像建筑物还有周边的土地，那是可以当可数或不可数用。Property 这个字也可以当不可数去表达财产或者是所有物。再来 outer 它是形容外面的、外部的，它的相反词是 inner， 就是形容内部的、里面的。好，例句提到说蛋糕的外面部分烤焦了，那里面还是好的。老师说那就可以把外面这个焦黑的部分把它刮掉，这样可能还是可以吃的嘛。那我们补充一下动词 scrape S-C-R-A-P-E 这个动词可以表达刮或者是擦的意思。好，这边2个重点，我们进入文法时间。 好，我们来看第一个重点是 rumor has it 加上 that 子句表示谣传怎么样怎么样。rumor 在这边是当不可数名词去表达谣言、传闻或是传言，那么 it 是虚受词，用来代替后面的 that 子句。举例来说 ，rumor has it that the actress is pregnant。有传言说啊，那一位女演员怀孕了。好，那么延伸学习的一个句型是 legend has it 加上 that 子句，可以表达传说怎么样怎么样，据说怎么样怎么样。像 legend has it that a fierce dragon once lived in the cave。传说啊，有一只凶猛的龙曾经住在那个洞穴里面。好，第二重点是 base A on B， 表示 A 以 B 为基础，根据。好，那么 base 在这边呢是及物动词，去表达说根据啊，以什么为基础的意思。当我们用 base A on B， 就表示以 B 为 A 的基础，根据 B 来创作出 A。好，那被动用法就是 A is based on B， 这样也很常见哦。举例来说 ，The author based the story on her childhood。那位作者根据他的童年写了这个故事。The story is based on the author's childhood。这个故事是根据作者的童年创作而成的。接华课文中。
Throughout the house's long history, there have been many reports of ghostly presences. Some former guests claim to have heard the sound of balls rolling down the stairs in the dead of the night. Others swear they saw the ghost of a cigar-smoking man on the roof. Still others have felt strange chills on hot summer nights filled with the smell of night-blooming jasmine. Whether these claims are true remains a mystery, but one thing is for sure, the Hamilton Turner House continues to attract curious visitors.
All right, we got a story about a haunted house here. We have a house. We even know what color its walls are. But where's the haunting? Where are the ghosts? I would say so far this article has been all sizzle and no steak. It's been all noise but no ghosts. Let's get to the ghosts. Throughout the house's long history, good, there have been many reports of ghostly presences. Excellent. Some former guests claim to have heard the sound of balls rolling down the stairs in the dead of the night. What are these ghosts, kids who don't put their toys away? Balls rolling down the stairs? Well, that's not scary. Well, I guess if it's 4 in the morning and you don't see, it could be scary. Others swear they saw the ghost of a cigar-smoking man on the roof. Okay, why are you on the roof looking for ghosts is my first question. And maybe this man just fell off the roof. Why is he... This is very strange, but people promise that this is real. They promise that they saw this. They guarantee it. They swear. When you swear, no. You're not saying those bad words like shh and no. This is where you put your hand on your heart and you say, I am telling the truth. Believe me, trust me, I am not going to break my word. You might swear on the Bible, you might swear on your own soul or something like that. When you swear in this way, and you're not saying bad words, so stop it. When you swear in this way, you're saying, trust me, believe me, I really mean what I'm saying. I wouldn't lie to you, and if I'm lying, may God strike me down, or may something horrible happen, that kind of thing. You really want people to believe you, because there's a chance they won't. Like this guy, he swears he saw a mouse run under the kitchen table. We looked and looked and looked, and we couldn't find one. But he swears he saw one, so all right, okay, we'll believe him. Back to the article. Still others have felt strange chills on hot summer nights, filled with the smell of night-blooming jasmine. Maybe the air conditioner's on. Maybe they should close the window. I think jasmine grows down there. I don't know. But yes, sometimes when people feel ghosts or in a haunted house, they will feel a chill. And when you feel a chill, it's kind of like suddenly your skin gets cold. Kind of like when there's a cold breeze blowing in. Maybe you've been working and your body's been warm, and then you cool off and suddenly you feel like I got to put on a sweater. I got to get out of the way of the fan or turn the air conditioning off or something like that. That's a chill. It can also, of course, come when we feel feel sick. For example, the patient has a high fever and chills, which suggests that he is quite ill. If you've ever had a fever, you know that sometimes you have to get in bed because it's like your body is just so cold. That feeling of being cold, especially on your skin, is a chill. Back to the story. Whether these claims are true remains a mystery. Yes, it's a ghost story. You can't really prove it's true or not one way or the other, but it's good for the tourists. But one thing is for sure, the Hamilton Turner House continues to attract curious visitors, and I would say also brave hotel guests who decide to spend the whole night there. Wow, it is an interesting mystery, one you might want to check out if you're a fan of ghosts and you're ever in the wonderful state of Georgia. This mystery is definitely an interesting one. What is a mystery? It's a puzzle, it's a question without any easy answers, without any clear answers. In fact, you might try to look into it and get the answer for a long time, but never really come up with something you can say, this is it, here's the answer, I've solved it. No, it's a mystery. Could be like in a story, like Sherlock Holmes or something like that, or it could be one of those things in nature like UFOs or the Loch Ness Monster or, things like that. For example, the young woman disappeared 10 years ago, a mystery that has puzzled the police ever since. That's a real mystery, and that sounds kind of sad, actually. Anyways, back to the article. We have our what do you think question. What do you think? Have you ever visited a haunted house? If so, can you share your experience? If not, would you like to visit one? Why or why not? There you go. You can have a chat about that. Hopefully you have visited a haunted house. They're definitely worth going to, although I don't know if you want to spend the whole night there. That's up to you. But if you do, I salute your bravery. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you back here for more very soon. Until then, ooh, and bye-bye.
听到目前为止都还没有听到闹鬼的部分那么 Mike 老师刚刚说All sizzle and no steak， 只有听到煎牛排那种滋滋作响的声音，可是却没看到牛排啊！这其实就相当于中文说的雷声大雨点小。可是别担心，闹鬼的部分就要来了。课文提到说，在这间房子这个悠久的历史当中，有许多鬼魂出现的报道。有些客人声称在深夜有听到球滚下楼梯的声音，那有些人发誓他们有在屋顶上看到一个抽雪茄男子的鬼魂，还有些人呢是在弥漫着夜来香气味这种炎热夏夜当中呢，却感到很奇怪的一阵寒意。好，那这些说法是否属实，仍然是个谜。可是不管怎么样，这间大宅肯定会持续吸引来自各地好奇的游客。好，文中的 Night Blooming Jasmine 就表示夜来香，而单字 swear 它表示发誓。那这个动词它其实还有咒骂、骂脏话的意思哦。那么 chill 它则是表达可能因为恐惧所引起的寒意、寒冷，它也可以表达风寒着凉的意思。再来 mystery 它表示谜或者是神秘的事物。好，那么以上这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Savannah, Georgia is well known for its southern charm, but the city attracts tourists for another reason. It's famous for being the most haunted city in America. Visitors commonly go on ghost tours of Savannah, and one must-see spot is the Hamilton Turner House. Rumor has it that Walt Disney even based his design of Disney World's Haunted Mansion on this property. The 17-room Hamilton Turner House was built in 1873 as a private home, but today it's an inn that welcomes travelers. Located on the corner of a peaceful tree-lined square, the 3-story house has cream-colored outer walls, black balconies made of iron, and floor-to-ceiling windows. Steps lead up to its entrance, which opens onto a grand hallway filled with elegant furniture. Throughout the house's long history, there have been many reports of ghostly presences. Some former guests claim to have heard the sound of balls rolling down the stairs in the dead of the night. Others swear they saw the ghost of a cigar-smoking man on the roof. Still others have felt strange chills on hot summer nights filled with the smell of night-blooming jasmine. Whether these claims are true remains a mystery, but one thing is for sure, the Hamilton Turner House continues to attract curious visitors.
I'm Kiki.
I'm Josh.
I'm Winnie.
And I'm Jamie.
And today we're going to play a game called Undercover, where each of us has a card with a word on it. 3 of us has the same word, 1 has a different word, and they are the spy. We have 2 rounds to give clues on our word, and by the end of 2 rounds, we're all gonna guess who we think the spy is. So, are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. I'm going to start.
Amazing.
This place is a lot of fun, and it's enjoyed by grown-ups and children.
Sometimes late at night when I'm at home, I feel like I live in this place.
If you want an adrenaline rush, you could go through one of these.
There are many movies about this type of place.
Okay, so second clue. Usually, this type of place has a special theme to it.
Usually this kind of place is not very welcoming to strangers.
This place tends to have creepy crawlies all over.
This type of place is popular during a certain time of year.
Ooh, okay, interesting. I think, okay, all right, let's share what our words are.
Wait, no, we gotta vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so who do we think is the spy?
I think you're
Really?
the spy, mate. Yeah.
I think you.
I think you are. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So my word is amusement park.
Wait. Well, I don't know.
What's your word?
Well, my word is haunted house.
My word is haunted house.
And my word is also haunted house.
You guys are right. I am the spy.
We caught you.
Yeah. I mean, it was really hard because your clues, they all sounded like somewhere, kind of like an amusement park. People can go and enjoy it as well. When did you start to think that I was the spy?
I think because all of our 3 clues had a sense of like foreboding or a sense of just scary.
Kind of more like negative.
It was funny because I started to I thought it was you, but then I started to think it was Jamie because she started giving really vague answers. But I guess because she's sitting towards the end, we've said everything. So, but yeah, I did realize that our answers were more like gloomy and scary.
And also, when you said it was like enjoyed by adults and kids, I'm like, well, I don't know if kids really like haunted houses, sort of. But yeah, so, and yours was just like less creepy answers, so.
Well, I think sometimes kids like to get a little scared every now and then.
Yeah, maybe if they're feeling really courageous.
But that was fun.